Good morning. I'm going to see if I can rearrange this a little better. Get myself in the center. I may have to just scoot over a little. No, that didn't help. I need to go this way. There I am. Good morning. Good morning. And now, as usual, I'm live over here. I've got my chat over here. So I'll be looking this direction when I'm reading the chat. I'm looking for some ones real quick. I appear to be unmuted. There's a one right there from Lily T. Thank you very much. Well, it's Wednesday morning. Happy Wednesday. And I am drinking out of my Lucky the Irish cup, my lucky pot of gold cup. Good morning. That's a big swig of coffee right there. I needed it. At 2 o'clock, Buddy decided he was going to bark. Nothing made him happy. For like 45 minutes, he barked. And then he finally laid down and went to sleep. I don't know what the deal was. We got up. We talked a little bit. He had a drink of water and we went back to bed and he was fine. Thankfully. Barky mornings are not good. But I guess barky mornings are better than barky nights. There's no food. It was a drink of coffee. Sorry, man. He's like, is there food? He's over here sniffing the air. You can see his ear. I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing? Why don't you lay down? Lay down. Lay down. He doesn't want to. He's going to do what he wants. Well, let's see. It's Wednesday. That means it's Irish pub night for me. I'll be playing Irish music, and I'm really looking forward to it. Let's say some good mornings over here in my chat, and then I'll tell you about what I was going to wear tonight. If you may remember. Let's see here. I see Riza. Good morning. Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Good morning. Floss. Good morning. Mo Bang for your bucks. Good morning. Crossover Paranormal Society. Good morning to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Mo Bang says, good morning, Ava and Doug. Popping in to say hi. Got to get back on the road. All right. You drive carefully. The Christina says, be right back. Need to refill my coffee. Well, she's on a refill. I'm still on cup one. But it's a lucky cup. Look at that. Lucky. Let's see. Okay, there was where I was right there. Lily T saying good morning. Thanks for being here. I see Alan Schaefer. Good morning. Inspired to Wander. Good morning. Let's see. She Devil Adventures. Good morning. Working and looking. Thank you very much. There's my ones coming in. All right. I'm just going to put this in there so I hopefully can tell pretty quickly where I left off. So y'all know, if you're here on Monday, you know that I worked all weekend. I worked so hard for so many hours straight to make myself a new poncho and a matching hat. It's green that I was going to wear to the pub tonight. It's been cold here. And lo and behold, it's going to be 90 degrees today. So I don't think I'll be wearing my poncho. After all, unless it's like hot for 10 minutes and then it cools back down. But that's not really what the forecast is predicting. So darn it. I really wanted to wear that tonight. really did. I'm kind of bummed. So now I don't even know what I'm wearing because if I was wearing my poncho, I could just wear a t-shirt or a tank top or whatever I wanted because nobody was going to see it, right? Because I didn't have my poncho on, that turtleneck poncho. And now I got to figure out what outfit I'm going to wear because it's going to be too hot for a poncho. So I'm kind of disappointed, but it'll be all right. It's going to be cool to stay soon enough. I broke out a hoodie this morning. I forgot to see what the temperature is. Let's see if I can tell. It should tell me the temperature over here, but it doesn't tell me the forecast. But let's see. 62 degrees right now. So I've got my hoodie on. Um, and it's see full forecast daily. Okay, let's see here on the daily. I never check it over here. I always check it on my phone. Okay. So the low tonight's going to be 58. It's going to be 90 degrees for the high. Then it's going to be 86 tomorrow. Then we have a rain move through and it cools us down to 73 on Friday. And then it's going to be in the 80s over the weekend. The 80s is such good weather. Oh my gosh. What else? Let's see if there's an extended forecast. All right. My forecast here only goes through the 20th. That's the weekend of the meetup, and it's 87. I'm hoping the nights are not too cold because we're sleeping in the back of a pickup truck with no heater and just our blankets. So hopefully I can do 60s. I can even do 50s and still be warm in my bed. But anything below that, I may be cold. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it's going to be nice, pretty 80-degree weather and no really low lows. So I'm hoping. All right, let's see. Let's get out of there. Get back over here. All right. So, what are y'all doing today? What are your plans for today? What are your plans for the weekend? We're halfway to the weekend right now, and that is awesome. That is awesome. I gotta do some laundry, y'all. I gotta do some laundry. There's no way around it today. I'm gonna do a load of Doug's shirts today, and then I will do a load of mine. So yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm wearing and not be sad about not being able to wear my poncho. Let's see. Where are we? Over here. Bring an electric blanket. We don't have anywhere to plug it in. we don't have any fancy gadgets. No way to plug it in. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Because I have faith it's going to be nice weather for the weekend and in the 60s or at least in the 50s at night. Hopefully. Hoping. Let's see. Yeah, so I got my hoodie out. If y'all remember my Hello Kitty hoodies from last year, they're looking a little worn. They're looking a little worn because I have worn the heck out of these things. So I love hoodies. I love hoodies. That is so good. And of course, I'm one of those double-fisted drinkers. Got my water over here. Got a brand new full one. So I'm gonna have to brand myself, not with an iron or anything. I'm talking about like socially brand myself. You're supposed to pick a color, a theme color. My favorite color is green, but I don't know if everybody likes green as much as I do, and I don't know which shade of green to use. I don't know. I don't want to do pink. I love pink, but I don't want to do pink for my branding. Um, so that I'm leaning toward either purple, which is my second favorite color, or I could do purple and green together, or I could do blue, which is Doug's favorite color. There's a lot of shades of blue. Sky blue is my favorite blue color. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to debate this within my head. I don't know if there's any pros and cons regarding which color you choose. I don't know. I don't know. Orange would be pretty bright, but I'm leaning toward either green, which is my favorite color, purple, which is my second favorite color, or blue. I'm leaning toward green. I don't know. I don't know. Things I'm thinking about, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this for business purposes because I'm gonna have a website, and I need everything to be cohesive together. So everything's kind of included, and it's new to me. It is new to me. I've never done this before. So just some things to think about. Nancy at Inspired to Wander, I got the mail. I got that info packet in the mail, and that was very, very informative. So thank you so much for that. Thank you very much. I'll read it again. Got it yesterday. So I read through it all, and I'll read through it again. So I was not aware that you could train your own service dog. I thought they had to be trained when you got them. So that was something new that I learned. And that was very, very helpful and very informative. She sent me some information on service dogs and therapy dogs. And I don't remember what the other one is called. Um, emotional support dog. Yes. So I had a therapy dog for 11, maybe 12 years. That was Dooley. And he helped me so much through my pain and with my lupus. He helped me through my pain. And I wasn't alone. But when he knew I was hurting, he would just hug me. He would just hug me. If I laid down, his head was across my neck, and he would either be in front of me, snugged up to me, or behind me. His favorite way to lay was behind me. So we were spooning, but he was behind me, and he'd have that his head right here on my neck, and just hug me. And what a blessing he was. What a blessing he was. He was a big boy. He was an American Bulldog boxer mix. And so he was big, and loved every minute that I had with him, every single minute. And so thankful for him. And he was a rescue from the shelter that he was just a little puppy. And they didn't keep him in the kennel because he cried. So they had them, they had him out in the office with them and then crated at night. And when I went in, he came up to me. Well, he was wanting held. He was standing up like this on someone's leg, waiting to be held. And they're like, "We're not going to hold you right now. We're not going to hold you right." He's a little bitty puppy. They looked at me and they're like, "You want to hold him?" We've all had our turn. Can you hold him for a while? And so I picked him up and held him. And I held him for like an hour that day. And they're like, you need to adopt this dog. You need this dog. This dog needs you, and he seems to really like you. And so I said no, because I wasn't really looking for a puppy. But within an hour later, I went back and got him. But I had to foster him because he was too young to adopt. Because to be adopted, they have to be spayed or neutered, right? And he was too young at that time. So I fostered him, however many weeks it was, until he was old enough to neuter. And I had to take him in once a week to do a check-in so they could see him and make sure he was good. And then I adopted him. He was mine. And no, no, the cat's coming over here. Pumpkin's like, "Who you talking to, Mom? Here I come." That's so funny. They don't know I'm talking to you guys. They think I'm just sitting here talking, inviting them over. But he's not allowed near my electronics because they have popped buttons off where you type the letters. They've popped those off, and then they quit working. I know you can put them back on, but they damaged it. And so for like 6 months, I had to type, and I had no letter P. It was an adventure. Thank goodness for autocorrect, right? Or spell check, because that's how I got my P's into the type. Oh, let's see here. Nancy says, "Ava, where are you going to be camping?" We'll be camping at Fred Rock, Missouri. I'm at Johnny's meetup, Johnny's Journeys meetup. And we can't wait. We're so excited. And she's really wanting us to get there on Friday if we can. She said it's the most fun day of the whole time. We were planning on getting there Saturday morning for breakfast. We can get up that early to make the drive. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. She really, really wants us to be there on Friday. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We may try it. We may not. But for sure we'll get there Saturday morning. Let's see. Uh-oh, what just happened? Oh, y'all, I have not changed my Nightbot timers yet. Maybe that's something I'll remember to do today. There it is, reminding us that you are amazing. Floss says, "Park by the camper I'm in and run an extension cord." Well, we don't own an electric blanket. We'd have to buy one, and I don't know. I don't know about that. We'll be fine. We'll bring lots of blankets. Ringo and Czar, good morning. I'll wear my long johns. That always keeps me warm. No, we've camped before when it was really cold, and we were perfectly fine until we got out of bed, and then it was 35 degrees. And this was in September. This was the third week of September. It was 35 degrees. It had been a beautiful day. It got down to we were warm all night because we took like comforters and things. And so we were nice and warm until we got up. And then it was cold. But and then within about 3 hours of getting up, then it warmed back up to about 70, and we were good the rest of the day. But yeah, I'll never forget that. People were like, "We were so worried about you. We were hoping you were okay. We almost unzipped your tent to make sure you're okay." Because they were all in campers, right? So they had their heaters. Um, that was at Old Thresher's meetup, and yeah, it was so funny. But yeah, we weren't even cold till we got up, and then it was cold. Let's see. But thank you for that offer. We may take you up on that. We'll see. Let's see. There's Ringo and Czar. Good morning. Nancy says you're welcome. Lily says Pippi has separation anxiety. Oh no. You know, a lot of dogs do. A lot of dogs do. It's not just Pippi. Service Venator, good morning. Says hi. I'm just stopping by to say hello. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Let's see. Nancy says, Ava, have a great time at the meetup. I look forward to seeing photos of you all together. I am excited. So I know we have enough chargers to keep our phones going for one day in our camera. I don't know about 2 days. We'll have to see. We're not professional campers, so we're just going to be showing up with our pre-made thermos of coffee, um, our little cook stove, our bed, our blankets, and our dog, and a few groceries. So that I need snacks because with my lupus and my asthma, I take sporadic medications during the day and supplements, and so I need to be able to eat to take those, and that way I can just grab a snack and take whatever I need to take. So I'm gonna have my snacks. Buddy will have his snacks. I assume Doug will have snacks. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. And checking my chat. So I'm looking forward to it a lot. We both are. And it'll be our first time to sleep in the back in the camper shell. It's not a camper, it's a camper shell. And it's very roomy, though. We'll have a lot of room in there. So that's a plus. That's a plus. We're going to bring the small crate, not a pet carrier, but a crate um, for Buddy because he doesn't like to be held all the time. Like he's always here with me in my chair or his chair, but I'm not like holding him the whole time. And he gets grumpy when he's held a whole time. And I don't know that my lawn chair is made as such that he can sit behind me. I think it leans back a little, and I think I'd be very uncomfortable with him behind me. And he'd be a little bit squished, and he wouldn't like that at all. So for when he gets grumpy and tired of being held, we can sit that well, it is a pet carrier. It really is a pet carrier slash crate, but it's for a larger dog. So it'll be a big crate for him, almost as big as his metal crate, but the metal crate is square and this is rectangular. Rectangular. I can say that word, I can. Just not early in the morning. And but that way he'll have his some of his own space and he can lay down. He'll believe me, he'll let me know when he wants out and I'll let him out because he'll be there right by my chair. We're bringing him his favorite snack, which is club crackers. He'll have his dog treats, and I'm bringing the club crackers because he's very food reactive. Oh my goodness. He's like sniff, 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 and he wants a bite. So, in case people are just randomly eating or snacking, um, then he'll have his own snacks and he can have. So I can take a club cracker and break it into 3 pieces. And so if he has a couple of crackers, that's like 6 bites, and he's good. Sometimes he's good with 1 cracker. Sometimes his point is just give me some. Other times he wants more. So, but I don't give him too many. But he has a brand new box of Milkbone treats, and he should be good. We should have plenty for him, um, if he when he becomes food reactive. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, he becomes a piranha when he thinks there's food. And lately, he wants coffee, and I don't understand that. I've never given him coffee. He's never wanted it before. So I don't know if all of a sudden he likes the smell of coffee. I don't know. Even with my lattes, I never give him my coffee, because it's hard enough having a dog that's so food reactive he becomes a piranha, than have a coffee reactive dog who becomes a piranha when you're trying to drink your coffee. That's my best description. He's a bite me. He's not like that kind of a piranha, but he's on the hunt and he's so persistent. Oh my goodness. So that's how I'm going to handle that. And yeah. Lily says, I bet you are excited to go. We are. We are. This is not our first time to meet someone from YouTube, because we see Floss um, every year. When Floss is leaving that meetup, she stops here in Hannibal and we would go eat. And this year we get to spend a whole day, at least one whole day, if we get there Saturday. And if we cave in and we try to finagle our schedules around to get there on Friday, um, we'll see her then too. We're really looking forward to it. We're really looking forward to it. And it does sound like Friday is going to be a fun day. It's the meet and greet, it's the mixer, it's s'mores at the campfire night, and then Saturday is less structured. There's a pancake breakfast at 9, and then it's kind of you have the day free to sit and visit or go do some things. They said to bring your river shoes, so I'll do that. I'm glad they said that because I wasn't thinking about that. Service coordinator says, okay, I have to run to the CPA. Hopefully you'll still be on when I get back. Well, I'm only on for half an hour more, so probably not, unless your CPA is your next door neighbor and there's no line. Oh, but thank you so much for coming in. I'm honored this morning. Sorry. I appreciate y'all so much. Very, very much. I'm gonna put this in there because it just makes it so much easier. I don't know where the astute tourist told us where he saw that, but I saw that on his channel because he does that during his live. And I'm like, that is genius. That the puts the end to scrolling up and down and up and down and up and down. You just scroll up till you find that, and and you're ready to go. And now sometimes when the chat's really active, and I'm talking a lot or playing music, sometimes there's a lot. I have to scroll up quite a ways to find that thing, but it helps. It helps a lot. So, yeah. So, Friday night we will be live. Thursday night we will be live tomorrow night on Doug and Ava's place. And I hadn't been doing my meditations lives for the last few days. I've just been resting and I haven't been sick. I've just been fatigued and fatigue. And I don't just mean like going through my day being tired. I mean like fatigue, like you just want to go to bed. Your body's like, I'm done, kind of fatigued. Like it's all I can do to go to the kitchen and get some water, kind of fatigue, right? I've been really fatigued. And so I've been trying to listen to my body. And, it's not a stress to do my overnight live and my afternoon live, but it does take some work. So I just chose just take a couple of days off till this fatigue lessens, and it I am feeling much better this morning. And I look better this morning. My color wasn't even good the last couple of days. But I'm also this is my asthma period. The fall is my worst asthma time. And so like this morning, I noticed I kind of sound like Darth Vader when I'm breathing. So I need to take some asthma medication after this live. Um, I do have asthma attacks occasionally, but as a rule, I only have like one every couple of years. The rest of the time, it's just I don't even notice that I'm not breathing well. I'll go pale or I'll have color, but I'll have a white ring around my mouth. And, Doug will say, have you taken any medicine? And I'll say, why? And he's like, You're gray around your mouth, right? We call it ring. You've heard of ring around the collar. We call it ring around the mouth. And sometimes I'm not even aware. And maybe I'm just breathing really shallow or something like that. So I'm really thankful that I don't that I have that kind of asthma, and it's reactive asthma. So it's usually due to something in the air. My allergies aggravate it. And this is the fall is one of my worst hear that. The fall is one of my worst allergy times as well because of the goldenrod. Some of the stuff that blooms in the fall gets me. It gets me hard. Of course, I have allergies year round, but this is my worst time. And let's see here. Refresh that over there. All right. So that's kind of what's going on here this week. Um, I will wear. I will wear. I'll play my poncho. No, I'm not. I will wear my poncho another day unless it's nice and cool. This evening, of course, we have to be there at 5, so it wouldn't have really cooled off too much yet. But I don't know. It's heavy. It's like wearing a blanket. So I don't want to be too hot. I'll have to see. I may not be able to resist wearing it. I don't know. I don't know. I sure was planning on it. But we'll have all of fall, all of September and October and November to wear ponchos, even in December and January and February. So there's quite a few months that I'll get to wear ponchos. Just not today, most likely. That's okay. That's okay. It'll be all right, right? Just somebody tell me in the chat. It'll be all right. So now I have to figure out my outfit. And I really am leaning toward green for my branding color. Maybe a light color green. I don't know. I will have to think about my big box of crayons. And in the box of crayons in the greens, I would probably pick lime green because it's bright. but it's not really the lime green that's my favorite color of green. I like the color of green, like the green grass and the green trees, right? And my eyes are green. And that really is what I'm leaning toward. And I have colors that would go with that. I could add orange to that for my Irish. I could put in some purples just because those are my two favorite colors. And even clothing, I'll have to get some brand colored clothing, right? I love to wear green. I have some green things, outfits already. Now my green pants got worn out, so I need to buy another pair of green pants. Yeah. But I have green shirts, I have green dresses. So I don't know. I think I'm leaning toward the green. I think so. Not positive yet, but I think so. We'll see. We'll see. Seafoam green is one of my favorites, said Nancy. Yes, seafoam green is better than lime green. Thank you for that. Yeah. This fairy does sweep the wild winds, saying good morning. I hope you feel up to traveling and not get any relapses. I had that done to me. And hello, everyone. I am hoping the same thing. I'm hoping the same thing. And there's Hawkins Family Adventures. Good morning. Good morning. Buddy's saying hi to Sandra. Sandra, I missed you live on Tuesday because I was working all afternoon. Otherwise, I would have been there. Lily T says my favorite green is action green, which is a fluorescent green. Ooh, nice. Now, is fluorescent green neon green? Or is fluorescent and neon two different things? Everybody's saying good mornings. I love that. Thank you for making the chat a friendly place to be and greeting people as they come in. Because y'all are usually the first greeters before I'm always behind in my chat. And you all are the first greeters. So to everyone coming in, good morning and luck of the Irish to you. Got our lucky pot of gold cup today. See those pieces of gold? Gold coins? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, I'm still having finger troubles. And when I go to bed, I look like this. This one's still giving me problems this morning, so I'm leaving it on. I took it off and it did its thing. I'm like, nope, no, we're not gonna do that during my live. Because I might holler something. Sometimes it doesn't hurt, and sometimes it does, right? So yeah, we don't want to be hollering things during our live. It's not exactly ouch that I say. Oh my goodness. So today is 9/11. Um so I want to take a moment just to talk about 9/11 for just a little bit. I watched a show, um what is it? Um Third Watch. I'm rewatching that series, and a couple of days ago was the 9/11 episode. They did two 9/11 episodes where they just talked to the first responders, and it was the first responders telling the actual first responders of that day, telling their stories of their experience and their feelings of that day, and of friends they lost that day, people they did save and people they were not able to save, and how it happened. And some of the survivors from the collapse were talking about how, they thought it was over, but they made it out. They were able to make it out, and it was very emotional and very real. I mean, it's always very real every year. As far as reliving where you were, what were you doing? I was in my living room. The kids had just left for school, and the news came on, and they were doing their reporting, and there was live footage of the towers. And I actually saw the second plane hit the north tower. Um, and the shock of the news people that what just happened. Did we just see what we thought we just saw? And it was a very emotional day for everyone, but especially those who were there, and the first responders, the people who worked downtown, the people who were the EMTs and the ambulance personnel, the paramedics, the firemen, the police officers. It was just quite an experience hearing their experiences from their own mouths. It was raw. They had filmed it like within the days of it happening, and they talked about, digging, looking for survivors, looking to rescue anyone that they could find, and how they would work their shift, and then they would go down and work another shift, a volunteer shift, looking for people. And it was just very, very emotional. And all the people who volunteered and went to help, and people who didn't have to, but they did. And it was just amazing. It was just amazing. So shout out today to our first responders. In my family, I have firemen, I have police officers, and I have paramedics and nurses and doctors. And so I have a personal feel for first responders as they're part of my family. But shout out to all first responders. That includes police officers, includes the firehouses, the firemen, the paramedics, the EMTs. Those may be exactly the same thing. I don't know technically, but in all, everyone who volunteers, who helps people when they don't have to, shout out to everyone. Let's get back over here to the chat for a minute. Okay. All right. Forgot to put my thing in, so. All right, I think I found it right there. Right there. We're gonna go telling everybody good morning. And so yes, fluorescent green is neon green. Yes. I've always thought about making a neon colored poncho. People would see me coming, wouldn't they? Fairy Dust says my nephew says his favorite is money green. I like that one. There's Nightbot reminding you that you are amazing. All of you. Let's see here. Oh, a Hawkins family adventure has been a non-smoker for 6 months now. Yes, yes. We'd be happy dancing right now, but I don't have all my bells and whistles till I get a new computer. It'll be soon. Bells and whistles coming soon. Congratulations. That is awesome. Sandra said, I pray for everyone who was involved in this day when the towers were hit. Oh, yes. Um, Sandra says, I saw the second one hit too. That was a very sad day. Fairy Dust says, all the volunteers that wanted to help the firefighters, right? And volunteers who brought them water and snacks. That's amazing. Fairy Dust says, I saw all the videos that YouTube has regarding 9/11. And I thought it was interesting that I'm just rewatching a series. I'm just rewatching a series, and that I think I watched that episode on those. There were 3 episodes. I watched those on Monday, so it was perfect timing, right? So that was awesome. All right. My marker in there this time. I forgot to. Last time it took me a minute to figure out where to start in that chat. Sometimes I just start at the bottom and go backwards, but it's really weird that way because if there's conversations going on, you read the conversations backwards and it can be confusing. It can be very confusing. But I'm confused a lot anyway, so that's nothing new. All right, today I start my next writing class. I'm so excited. I'm taking a writing class with Hayes Publishing, and that'll be today, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I'm looking forward to that very much. And as soon as I get that new computer, I'll be getting some new programs. I'm going to learn to use Adobe Photoshop. I'm going to learn to use Adobe Illustrator. Say what? Yeah, I'm going to learn to illustrate. I'm going to learn to illustrate. So I'm an example to you that you are never too old to learn something new. In YouTube, we're always learning something new, right? But you're never too old to do something that you've always wanted to do. And before my accident and my brain injury, I was getting ready to take some illustrating classes, and I remember talking about it. I don't know if y'all remember or not because it's been 2 years ago. Um, but I'm going to take some illustrator classes next week. Now, is it all going to become perfectly clear to me? No. No. But I'm not too proud to take a class again and again if I need to, because when it's overwhelming stuff, because it's all new and technical, and it does not hurt my pride. I know I'm not technically able with technology. Every little thing I learn is new. It's every little thing I do is something new I have to learn how to do. But I can do it. And the next thing I want to do is move up in my editing to I really want to do Adobe film editing because they have so much to offer in their program. I want to learn how to do some AI designing, and that's part of in the illustrating. I think I think we can do it ourselves, or we can do AI. I don't know. But I'm going to investigate. I'm going to see what there is, what they offer, and there's some marketing involved in this class as well. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. So I know I won't remember everything I learned. Some things are not going to make sense the first time through. But for me, every time I watch something, a class of instruction, each time I watch, something else will make sense and stick, right? And eventually it will make sense. So I'm ready and I can do it. I'm going to give it my best go. And I've been interested in doing illustrating for a while, for about 7 years, and it's time. It's time. We have a lot of projects in the works, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited. All right, let's see here where we left off here. Nancy says, I have to run. Thanks, Ava, and happy camping. Thank you very much. Um, let's see here. Boondocking with Boomer. Hello. Thanks for being here. Have you been doing the happy dancing? No. No, I can't get to all my bells and whistles till I get my new computer. So we can happy dance in our minds. We can think about it. Thanks for being here. All right, put my mark in there. My chat's over here. So that's why I look over that direction. I am looking forward to it very much. Let's see. Do I have my morning notebook anywhere accessible? I think it's over here under Buddy's snacks. There's Buddy's snacks. His TREATs over across the room. All right, here we go. Here's my Wednesdays. My shout out list is in here. All right, so it is Wednesday. So here's my shout outs. My shout outs written down because I can't think of everybody on the fly. So shout out to TGIF. Shout out to Mobang for your bucks. Doug and Ava's place, where we'll be live tomorrow evening. Shout out to Van Life Rocks, Van Life with Gina, Lane Cloud Adventures. I'll be live on my meditations channel. I'm not sure what tonight is. Let's see what's on for this evening. It is ocean waves to sleep to. And at 1 o'clock this afternoon, or 11 Pacific time, it'll be butterflies for a couple of hours. So it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day because we're drinking out of our lucky cup today. And I'm going to have, I don't think I was all the way through my shout outs. Where'd that book go? Here it is. All right, let's finish this. Shout out to Ramblin' Rocketeer. Shout out to our friend at the Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Shout out to Christina. Shout out to Sandra at Hawkins Family Adventure. She does AA meetings, and I am really proud of you and what you're doing there. You are helping people, and that is amazing. That is amazing. Shout out to Lily T. Thanks for being here. And shout out to every single one of you. A shout out of love and appreciation for your support to our channel, to us at our lives and on our videos. Y'all are amazing. You truly, truly are. Shout out to our members. We have channel members and the channel emojis, channel member emojis. I got 3 of those done. I need to find one more. I think I can do, I might have done 4. I don't remember. I don't remember. But anyway, I think I can do up to 5. So I think I can do one more. I was working on one. I couldn't get it to work. So I'm like, okay, I'm done for now because it's getting frustrating. There they are. So it's Buddy, of course. There's the 2 of us, and a heart because we love you, and a fiddle. Yeah. Lots of fiddling around on this channel. And then I was trying to do the Model A. I couldn't get it to work. So I'll just have to try it again. And now that I'm not frustrated about it, I'll have to try it again. Um, there's Nightbot reminding you that you are amazing, everybody. Oh, Pippi thinks it's playtime. Pippi time, Pippi time. Sandra says, thank you so much. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Lily says, thank you, Ava. You're very welcome as well. All right. I was distracted by emojis over there. Buddy's emoji is so cute. He's so cute. He's sleeping right now. You know, I told Doug when he left for work, I'm going to wake this dog up like 20 times today when he's trying to sleep. He didn't want anybody sleeping last night. But when he's asleep, he looks like a little angel. Now, how do you disturb a little angel sleeping? You don't. You don't. There's no getting even. Who was I even kidding? So later today, when I want a nap, he'll probably keep me awake then as well. Little booger. If he's snoring right now. Oh well. I'll sleep another night. I did get about 3 hours of sleep once he laid down. Oh yes, Lily. I forgot all about it. If everybody, if you want to drop your link, type in with no spaces, type in just like Lily did, explanation point awesome, and it will drop your channel link. So there it is. It says check out Lily T, and there's the link. I like that, but I forget I have it. I forget I have it. So my Nightbot is not a moderator. Well, you have to make it a moderator for it to drop links in your chat. But it's not a moderating moderator. I have it strictly for dropping links or messages throughout my live. Because we use a lot of emojis here, and on music nights, the emojis are flying, and we like that. And so I don't have it moderating like that. And I did that on purpose. And there's okay, Sandra just typed in exclamation point awesome, and there it is. It says check out Hawkins Family Adventures here, and there's the link. So I love that. I love that. And you know, I watched a tutorial and they said type this. You had to type in like this many things to program it to do that. And I did what it said to do. And it worked. Yay for good tutorials that are easy enough. I can do it the first time. I don't know what I'd do without tutorials. I'd be sad. Right? I'd be sad. I would be sad. So I'm going to start putting some crafting content on this channel. Now I can't do videos the way I want to do them till I get my computer, but I've got some shorts ready. Doug filmed some shorts for me with my crochet. And so I'll have that in my shorts starting later this afternoon or later this morning when I get that done. And that way I don't just have my Saturday crafting live. I'll actually have some content people can watch if that's what they like. I know we do a lot of different things on this channel, and um, I have branched out to specialize on 4 other channels. But there's still a lot going on in this channel, and that's because this is our main channel, and this is the one that Doug and I started to do things together. So it's got my personality and things I like to do. It's got Doug's personality and things he likes to do. It's got the farm and things that he does with his dad and his brother. And yeah, so he goes out to mom and dad's at the farm and um, does his filming there mostly. And he has a lot of fun, and I have a lot of fun. And to us, that's what our YouTube channel is about, and what it's for was for us to have something to do together. So I film on my own, he films on his own, but we do a lot of filming together. And when we ride together to go where we're filming, we film together, and it gives us time to talk, to just chill, to not have the TV on, to not have demands of the day other than filming. And sometimes that's demanding. as, as in, it's a lot of work sometimes, but we love it. Um, so, yeah, yeah. There's Adventures in Gardening. Hello, DJ. This is now my channel. So, there's been a channel name change. It was had the name DJ in the channel name. So now it's Adventures and Gardening. All right. Sandra says I still don't know how to edit. Well, on my phone, I can quick edit the beginning and the end, but without an editing program, I can't do anything more than that. And my phone is already so full of everything from my job um, that if I add one more thing, it's just going to be like, are you crazy? I'm just not going to work for you now. I mean, it's already telling me, hey, you got a lot of apps on here. You sure you don't want to get rid of one already? So I just looked through my phone yesterday and there's nothing on there that I want to get rid of. I need it all. Now I do have a game on there, but okay, it's how I relax, so I need that too. That's just how it is. Um, yeah. Well, y'all, our hour is over. I wasn't watching my time, so probably ought to let you go so everyone can get on with their day. We've got our lucky cup here. It's going to be a great day. We got our pot of gold. I get to go to the Irish pub tonight and play Irish music. So I'm very excited. It's turned out to be up in the 90s today for the high, so it's too hot to wear my poncho. So I got to go figure out what I'm going to wear because now my outfit counts. It will not be covered up by my poncho. So that's what I'll be doing. I got to go do some laundry for Doug. So he has some plenty of clean shirts. He still has clean shirts, but he's got his favorites and they're all dirty. So I need to go do a load of laundry for him. And then I need to do a load of laundry for me. And then I'll wash some buddy blankets so he can have some fresh blankets. Got to keep that boy happy. I will not be getting even with Buddy. He's sleeping too soundly and he's too darn cute. Yeah, he is. He really is. So have a wonderful day, everybody. Let me check my chat one more time here. Um, I will get my Nightbot timers. They're going off too often for my member links. I apologize for that. Um, this was my first experience, and I think I did pretty darn good. But I will fix those timers where it's not like join my channel, join my channel. I don't want that to be there all the time. Once in a while, yes, because yeah, members are good, right? And but so we have channel memberships and Patreon memberships. We have both kinds. So thank you to all of our members. I appreciate you very, very much. Our Patreon members see our videos first, then it goes to channel members, and then it goes public. So now that I'm doing that, I have to plan ahead a lot more for my videos. If I want them to be public on a certain day, I got to keep that day in mind, right? So right now I don't like have a certain day, but a lot of channels do, and I like that. I like that structure. So sooner or later I'll get myself structured back up. But in the meantime, thank you so much for being here. Know that you are amazing. You always know that you are amazing and you are appreciated so much by Doug and I. Words can't even express it. We have been blessed with our YouTube friends. We had no idea we were going to be making friends like this. When we started YouTube, it's been the most pleasant surprise. And we are so grateful for every single one of you. So, thank you for everyone who watches our videos also and leaves us comments so we know you were there. It brightens our day to see comments. And I just want to tell you, I say it all the time, but it's from my heart because I am a person who has a lot of struggles with my health, with depression, um, and I know what it's like to struggle. So, because of that, it's personal for me. So, I am always going to tell everybody, always, that if you are struggling, you're not alone. You're not alone. And you can do this because we can do hard things when we have to and get through. So hang on with all you got and never give up. I love you. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time and I'll see you around in the chats. Much love. Thank you.